The rules you want to follow when you are merchandising a wall is color story, category, outfitting, cross-merchandising, balance, as well as visual moments. We want to talk about color story first. You will want to start off by choosing a couple of bold colors that you are going to feature onto your wall. So here we have picked this like peachy, pinky. The next thing we want to touch on is category. You want a similar category of product and merchandise together. So in these two sections, we have dressier pieces, and your customer could simply go to it if they are looking for dressier items and elevated items and shop these two racks knowing that they will find those items here. This is another example of category. Here we have more casual category. So this is all athleisure. They can shop here for any cozy pieces they may want. And then another example of category is over here. We have the shoes as well as the denim. The next thing we want to talk about is outfitting. This is super important because this will take the guesswork out for your customers as they're shopping. As you are merchandising, you want to make sure that you are creating outfits within your merchandise. So you want to have things like, we have a top option here, we have a bottom option, we have a layer that they could add to their outfit, and they know that when they are shopping within this area, that they will be able to create outfits through everything in here, because this also is important if you have a dressy category like we talked about before. They know that these pieces will pair well together and give them an elevated dressy look. We want to talk about cross-merchandising. This is something that you may utilize more in shelving and your table displays, but you always do want to cross-merchandise in your visual moments. So here we have an accessory, a bag, as well as shoes. We also want to talk about balance. So you want a couple of things to be balanced in your wall display, and that includes your colors, the lengths, and the textures of your clothing. So as you can see, we have our color story balanced evenly throughout. This means breaking up your bolder colors within your buffer colors. This allows your pieces to be showcased better. So if you had all of your feature colors back to back, they kind of just mesh together and they're not a showcase. That's why you want to break them up. And this creates a very balanced display, as you can see. You also want to keep balance in mind for your heaviness of your materials. So these long sleeves as well as the knits, they're balanced evenly throughout. If you put all of your long sleeves next to each other, it would just feel very heavy on one side and super light on the other. So as you can see, we have everything just evenly balanced throughout, and this creates a visually appealing display that your customer is drawn in to shop. The last thing we want to talk about is visual moments. These are super important in your wall displays because this is where you can cross merchandise categories to inspire your customer to buy an entire look, which will up your price per transactions. So here we have a mannequin outfitted in a piece that is just right here, so it's easy to grab. And then we also have her accessorized with a bag as well as shoes. And then we just added in some foliage as well as a little graphic to really bring the visual moment to life.